Good morning. You're watching Fox 46. Good day, Charlotte.
Fox 46 bringing a local doctor and friend of ours here to talk more about the impact of the president and the First Lady Melania Trump testing positive for the virus, specifically about the president's age. Dr. Anna Maria Temple, first of all, thanks. You were already going to be on today. Thank you for pivoting at the last minute. We had a whole other topic we were going to talk about, but we woke up this morning and we heard this news. We realized the president is 74 years old, which puts him in that high-risk category. When you hear about this news, what are some of your first thoughts?
Well, I mean, my first thought was when I heard the news was like, gosh, you know, everybody's in a panic because we've gotten the message that, you know, if you wash your hands, do social distancing, wear masks, you're never going to be sick ever again.
Right.
And that's not correct. You know, we're going to get sick. We might get corona, we might get flu, may get any of these things. It happens that he got the coronavirus, which is the pandemic going around. But I can't say that I'm shocked or surprised. I'm just like, well, okay, that's what happened. And at this point in time, he is 74. That puts him in a high risk category. But the other message we keep getting around is like, okay, well, either you don't get the virus, and if you do, then you die. And it's not, you know, there's a whole lot in between. And yes, it puts you at risk, but it doesn't mean you're going to die.
Right.
He's
Yeah.
74. He's overweight. Those are two big risk factors. But even when you look at the numbers, it doesn't say 100% mortality. It just says it significantly increases your risk of having adverse reactions to COVID-19.
And some people will say, and there have been reports that say he did not wear a mask the day after the debates when he had a rally. You know, who knows exactly when or where he may have contracted it. We're also hearing that one of his aides and counselors, Hope Hicks, was the one who was tested positive, and they've been spending time, you know, in close quarters together as they travel together. What happens now? So they find out last night or early this morning. Now they quarantine for 14 days, which is typically what we're hearing is standard.
Yeah, so they have to quarantine for 14 days. And I'll say that one of the things is like, you know, he's on a campaign trail. Okay, we're not going to say that I'm a political expert just because I read Michelle Obama's book, you know, but what I understand is that it's very rigorous. They're not sleeping. He's tweeting at 1 o'clock in the morning. They're running ragged, right? And then the other thing is a lot of people are like, oh, I wear my mask out in public. But, you know, you go to your family, you just see your mom or whatever, a small birthday party, somebody has it, and his aide has it. Anyway, so I'm not surprised at all. And what they really need to do right now is really take their immune system seriously. This is when they're going to sit still. They're not going to travel. Hopefully, they're going to allow them to get some rest and feed them good food. There's a whole, you know, list of chefs that they have at the White House, and hopefully they're doing fruits and vegetables, water, laying off the alcohol, things that we've been talking on the show for so long. Now it's time to put that in action to make sure that his immune system is able to defend this coronavirus like it should.
Well, we hear, you know, 13 days from now are the second debates, and there's a lot of prep work, you know, getting ready for that. So if you're quarantining for 14 days starting today, the debates are in 13 days. The timing's going to come down here the next week or so. We'll probably hear if that affects the second presidential debate. We're also hearing that Democratic presidential hopeful candidate Joe Biden is going to be testing today, since they were sort of in close quarters on Tuesday for the debate. So we certainly will see. This could be affecting a lot of things. But Dr. Anna Maria Temple, thank you again for your time, for being flexible. We'll catch up with you next week with our original planned topic on how do you talk to kids about debates. So certainly important timing of all this. Thank you, as always.
So great. Stay well.